Folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let's go to picture number one today. This is a tweet from the President of the United States. So much happening with the now discredited witch hunt. Okay, this total hoax will be studied for years. And that's just the bottom line. That's what it is. All right, let's go to, and I want to put this together in a way. Let's go to, now the president, everybody's in an uproar because number 16, the president tweeted this. He retweeted the Trump train, and it has a Donald Trump retweet, and they are freaking out. They've gone crazy, okay? There is no, of course I said we'll get to that in a minute. No. I don't have a deal with, I did not have a deal with, do not have a deal with Roger Stone, Mueller. Mueller's lying. Mueller's lying. Okay. I was not privy to WikiLeaks, Julian Assange. I mean, I haven't had Julian Assange over for drinks. I've not been to Ecuador or to London to the Ecuadorian consulate or wherever he's staying recently. They can't find Manafort's passport stamped where he's went into London to the Ecuadorian consulate. They can't find him in the books anywhere. And so the president retreated the Trump train. The Trump train. Say that 3 times fast. Now that the Russian collusion is a proven lie, when do the trials for treason begin? And I'm trying to find a problem with the tweet. Now they are freaking out. Let me say this. I want to say this, and I want you to understand this. I know sometimes the way I come across, you don't like it, but then some days I don't care. When you get up against, when you're taking in the morning train, I may have viewers around the city. So you're in the train, you're holding the strap, and you up against a liberal. Well, in this country, we do not jail our political opponents. They are criminals. They're not political opponents. They are criminals. Period. And Barack Obama, Eric Holder, okay, Bill Clinton, Loretta Lynch. Let's see if I can identify. Maybe I'm the problem if I can identify everybody behind bars. Let's start in the back row of this group picture. We have Robert Mueller, we have Rod Rosenstein, we have Hillary, we have Uma Abedin. They have the clapper. The clapper. This picture's not right. Where's Brennan? The family photo. Somebody photoshopped Brennan right out. Well, he did lose his security clearance. What's he worth? We've got James Comey, Loretta Lynch, Bill Clinton, Eric Holder, John Podesta, Cheese Pizza Podesta to you, that is, and Barack Obama. They are going nuts. When do the trials for treason begin? Okay. Let me go here. This is what they're going nuts over. Let's go to 18. We're going to go through, and what I want you to look at the bottom, if you can, I will tell you. And the reason I'm saying this is because in some of them are duplicate pictures, but the timestamp is different. At 4:01 Central Time, I mean 5 a.m. this morning, what MSNBC thought was #1 to run, okay? The Wall Street Journal, Manafort lied about business dealing. Mueller's team believes investigators allege that Mr. Manafort made inaccurate statements in interviews with Mr. Mueller's team about his communications with I forget the name, said the people familiar with the matter. A business dealing. Not Trump Tower, not the meeting at Trump Tower, not collusion, not Russian delusion, nothing. Nothing to do with Donald Trump. Let's go to number 19, 2:02 a.m., meaning at 5 a.m. this morning. The first thing out of the box, Manafort allegedly lied to Mueller about his business dealings and a Ukraine associate. Wow, 2:02, first thing in the morning, man. Okay. And here we have number 20, Trump's written answers. Number 20, Trump's written answers to Mueller. Not told beforehand about the 2016 Trump Tower meeting, and you have no proof I was ever told. And Roger Stone did not tell him about WikiLeaks. Now Mueller's going through Stone's phone records to see if he called Donald Trump in the wee hours of the night. Maybe he was on the phone with Jake from State Farm. Maybe. You never know. Who are you on the phone with? Who are you in there on the phone with? It's 1:45 a.m. Who are you on the phone with? Roger Stone. What about? None of your business. Anyhow, two things. Oh, my gosh. Number 21. Now remember, we took our attempt, we made our attempt at foreign policy yesterday with Ukraine, and we're going to be bringing that show back after the weekend. And, you know, everybody goes nuts over there in Argentina, where Putin and Trump will shake hands, and we'll find out how he really feels about Ukraine. Mueller asked Trump about 2016 RNC platform change regarding Ukraine. Sources say he asked him about Ukraine. Interesting. We don't care about Khashoggi right now. Let's go to our next one. I'm just going through here. We already went through the pimp didn't get paid, took the prostitute's money. Number 35. Okay. CNN, 1:04 a.m. Right off the box. Donald Trump retweeted. Do you see they highlighted that? That is top news, Jack. Donald Trump retweeted. Trump defends retweet Russian probe meme shows enemies, including Rod Rosenstein, on trial for treason. He retweeted it. They highlight first thing out of the box. 4:05 a.m. They're gone crazy. 36. Trump won't rule out pardon for Manafort, tells New York Post. Why would I take it off the table? Now, I want to see the person that CNN brings in, and the person, why, this will immediately show that he is trying to do this, and he's trying to obstruct justice, and this is witness tampering. This is definitely witness tampering. Why don't they bring in the one person that says, why would the president take pardon off the table? Why would he? It's his constitutional right. Why would he say he would not use something, right? Why would the president say, well, if they send me, if Congress sends me a bill, I never intend to use my veto. Never. I never intend to use my... Why would he take veto off the table? Why should he not say, hey, I'll veto that, okay? There's certain powers this executive branch has. Nothing illegal. Nothing illegal. All he says is, hey, I didn't tell you I'm going to pardon Manafort. I'm just not going to tell you I'm going to take my executive powers that I have to this branch and take it off the table. I'm going to say they're destroying these people's lives. I'll see when I'm done, when they're done. Trump won't rule out pardon for Manafort, 4:05 this morning, all right? Why would I take it off the table? Okay, and Trump says, hey, number 37, this is at 1:05 a.m. on CNN. He claims they would be devastating to Democrats. Trump threatens to declassify documents. And number 38, 4:06 in the morning, Trump denies Stone told him about WikiLeaks. Also tells Mueller he had no knowledge of the Trump Tower meeting. I mean, I know you people out there are really hoping that they would have something else that is important enough to call news, okay? Trump denies Stone told him about WikiLeaks, number 39, 1:06 in the morning. Also tells Mueller he had no knowledge of the Trump Tower meeting. I'm just showing some more clips. That's what they do in the morning. They roll these clips with these little headlines under there, these subliminal messages. Then we get to, I'll go over that later. Let me get to those. That'll be our final segment. Final segment. Okay. Let me stay with this. 5 a.m. in the morning, number 48. 5 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Time. MSNBC opens up, very first picture on the screen, a presidential pardon for Paul Manafort, question mark. And 4:01 a.m., MSNBC, number 50. Number 50, 4:01 a.m. This is what's important to them. The New York Post, Manafort, Trump says pardon for Manafort still a possibility. He ripped special counsel Robert Mueller's probe and charged that Manafort, former political advisor Roger Stone, and Stone's associate Jerome Corsi were all asked to lie to the special counsel. Corsi says they were asked to lie. They're saying they were asked to lie to the special counsel. I don't know. All right. Number 51. This has really got them messed up also. It's actually very brave, he said, of the trio. And I'm telling you, this is McCarthyism. We are in McCarthy era. This is no better than McCarthy. Trump says, hey, and then we have number 56. I showed you at 4 a.m. this morning Eastern Time, the very first picture on the show at CNN. CNN exclusive, what Trump told Mueller. What Trump told Mueller. They have the exclusive on it. Really? All right. 1 a.m. Let's see here. See if that's all I have on that subject. And there's number 67, Jerome Corsi, conservative author, okay, says he knows nothing, never met with. This is his tweet, number 68. Jerome Corsi says, I have retained a lawyer, I have retained an attorney, Larry Klayman, to assist David Gray in my defense. In a memo to my attorneys, I have instructed Klayman and Gray to file with Acting Attorney General Whitaker a criminal complaint against Mueller's special counsel and the Department of Justice for prosecutorial misconduct in the case. Okay? Said he never. Says they're lying. They're absolutely lying. And they tried to force him, okay? And here's a little pencil neck geek, little Adam Schiff, number 69, okay? Adam Schiff right there. He wants Trump on the Situation Room yesterday. He wants Trump to come in and sit down in person. Because in writing, we can't trick them. What they try to do is they try to trick them into saying something. Did you get emails 4 years ago? No, I don't remember no emails 4 years ago. Well, here they are. I don't know. It's 4 years ago. Okay? 4 years ago. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you right now. And I delete my emails as fast as I can. I have 15,109 emails. And I get in trouble all the time for not getting rid of them. But I save emails. I put them in folders. 15,109 emails I have right here. This guy says, hey, you know what? I don't remember emails. Here they are. Oh, wow. We're going to put you in prison. I'm your host, BKP. We'll go over some of the top stories that they are calling top stories when we return. Okay. When we return, we'll go over some of the top stories. And tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow is our show in Blue Ridge Friday at Circuit World. There you go. I can remember that. I'm your host, BKP. I'll be back right after these messages, and we'll wrap this day up.